So this is a weird one. I've just beaten Chapter 5. I'll play a little bit of the recording at the bottom, probably the last turn, just to show you that we did beat it. And the game froze. The game is just completely locked up on the save screen, and because we've beaten the chapter, I can't resume from last turn, like I've already tried it. It just won't let us, but you'll be able to see from like the little footage I show, probably in the death corner, because we don't need that at the minute, that nobody died. So yeah, I'm just going to replay Chapter 5 now, and we'll get into that right now. Okay, so here we are. You can see that there's no option to resume the chapter, so we're just going to restart it. Kind of annoying. We're just going to treat that as if it never happened. We're just going to play a chapter again. It's the only fair thing to do, I think. If we lose a unit this time around, they will just count as dead. We're not going to, you know, try and cheat our way out of it and say, well, we beat the chapter once with no one dying. Because that hardly seems fair. We're just going to treat that as if it never happened and move on. If it starts happening more, I'll look into why. That's really annoying. Especially if it was on the save screen. It just completely locked up. I tried everything I could think of. I tried save stating the save screen and then, like, loading it back up. Didn't work. Just no luck with anything, so just got to play the chapter again, unfortunately, which is a shame because we got through it with no one dying. And now I'm going to forget what I've said this time and what I said when I played it previously, and that's a pain. Also, it takes time. That's also quite annoying. But we did make some minor changes here. First of all, we want to give the javelin to Oscar. There's also something else we want to do, but I don't remember what. Oh, the steel sword. I don't actually want to give the steel sword to Ike right now, because I don't want anyone to have full weapon inventories. So I actually think Soren's just going to hang on to this for now, just because, why not? But that should be pretty good. Now, I'm tempted to use this speed wing. I didn't do it last time, but you know what? We're going to use the speed wing. Screw it. Why not? We will, since we've beaten the level and, didn't lose anyone, I don't think we lose anything by gaining knowledge, so if we give Boyd some more speed, he can double more people. That's a good thing. We're going to take advantage. I think that's about it, really. I just need to reposition some units. So, the strategy I went with to start with was Gatry and Titania holding it down here, and Oscar and Boyd over here. It worked out pretty well. Oscar nearly died like 3 times, but he didn't. So you will know he didn't because you can see him at the end of the level on the last thing. He's like around here somewhere. I'm really like conscious that I'm not going to show someone and everyone's going to be like, oh no, this person was dead. I'm pretty sure Gatry had rescued Reese, by the way. You can see the little rescue icon. Like, I promise nobody died. I'm not replaying for the fun of it. But yeah, let's get into this. I do quite like this chapter, so I guess that is a positive. I get to replay a chapter I quite like, but you know, I always confuse this with the other Defend chapter, the one that comes where you get Ileana halfway through, which again, another chapter I'm really fond of. But it's not that one, it's this one, obviously. So we're going to use that speed wing, give Boyd some more speed. Yeah, full disclosure, I didn't do that last time, but I'm going to do it this time because I meant to, I forgot, and now I've done it. Go me. The fact that Oscar, like, nearly died twice last time makes me think I probably shouldn't be doing the same thing again, but I mean, it worked last time, so why not, right? Why not? Oh, enemies. Okay, cool. Cool. Should have moved someone else down first in hindsight. I should have known these were here. We've just played the level once. So I should have moved someone, like, here, like Soren or something, seen them, and then been able to attack both of them, but hindsight's 20/20, right? Like, we didn't do that. But yeah, it's kind of frustrating to have to replay a level, mostly because we did it and got through it and didn't lose anyone, and it was actually kind of close. But you know what, it gives us the opportunity to do it better. One thing I do have to not show this time is me trying to figure out what the bonus objective is on this map, only to figure out there wasn't one. If I can be bothered, I will edit that clip in, but I doubt I can. I'll probably forget, to be honest. I'll probably forget that it locked up after the last one, upload it, and then have to delete it. Hopefully I don't do that. That would be embarrassing. I'm also really zoomed in. I haven't zoomed out. That's kind of annoying. Oscar dodges. Okay. I think that's the guy with the steel axe as well, so that's a pretty big dodge, actually. That's actually... If that is the guy with the steel axe, that actually is kind of huge. That was not a nice hit onto Boyd, though. He did not take that particularly well at all. He shouldn't be able to take too many more hits, though, right? Like, he's fully surrounded. They can take a couple more ranged hits at a push. And that's about it. Oh, one thing, if you hear music that's not Path of Radiance music in the background, it's because they like really quiet down the music on the Fog of War maps, which is really annoying. So I will probably put some other music in the background, probably something from Three Houses, because I love the music in that game. So yeah, if you hear like Fodlan Winds or something playing in the background, don't worry, it's not a modded game or something like that. I've just played it in the background because this mission's silly, and so are all the other Fog of War missions, but never mind. Let's just get through the level. Got a torch. That's pleasant. I like torches. Who doesn't like torches? So, Gatry's basically still a big indestructible monster at this point and basically can't die. Which is nice, you know? That's always a nice quality for your unit to have. He just doesn't take any damage. Titania is in a very similar boat and can't really take any notable damage right now. If anything, the stuttering seems to have gotten worse, so my attempts to fix things have probably made performance worse. Good job. Outstanding. I am on a roll today. So we could potentially, like, move Soren here and try and do something fancy, but it might just lead to Soren dying. Which would be quite bad. Although we could just rescue Soren. Or push Soren with Boyd, worst comes to worst. Let's do this. I want Soren to get some XP. I want Soren to get some XP. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. Soren gets a kill. Nice. Soren gets some XP. Good stuff. Good stuff. We got a hammer. That's a kill we really should have gotten with Boyd in hindsight. If there was one kill we shouldn't have given to Soren, probably that one. Okay, yeah, we can rescue, and I assume we can actually take drop? Take. Drop. Good. Probably not the best use of, like, Sheenon and Ike, but it's probably the best use of Ike, to be fair. He's not doing too much this level, but... Can't do much there. Can we do much to this guy? Not really. Can we do much to you? No. Oscar just can't really do much right now. It's tempting to just, like, heal, to be honest. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to, Vulnerary. One thing I did learn, on the last playthrough of this, is Ike can't pick up Reese, which really screwed me over. I just assumed he could. Not the case. Not the case at all. It very nearly lost me a unit, but fortunately we were able to get away with it. We picked him up with Oscar, and then Oscar lived on, like, 3 health. This is why Oscar kept almost dying. Mainly because of Reese. We'll move Titania forward, kill this archer, and then move her back. Actually, do we even need to move her back? I think we do want to, actually. It'll give us, like, 2 spaces to slot enemies in, which is nice. I don't really want to do anything with Oscar. I think I'm just going to wait. Don't want to waste a Vulnerary. None of you need it. Soren didn't level up or gain health or anything like that. Gatry's the only one who's lost any apart from Oscar. But neither of those are safe spots to heal from. We'll just end that turn. Okay, the soldier gains a little bit of health back. Okay, that's not any damage we need to worry about. And this guy's going to come in. We dodge, get the kill. Boyd is going to get some XP. Oh, close to leveling. Very close to leveling. This guy's going to go in for Oscar. That's a scary amount of damage. I regret not vulnerarying. Okay, this guy went for Boyd. I have no idea why. Maybe he's an idiot, but Oscar's nearly dead and this guy went for Boyd. Boyd leveled up. I mean, that's good. Oscar's not currently dead. That's good. That's, yeah, HP, strength, speed, luck. Sure, we'll take that all day. Definitely no complaints there. Pretty solid level up. Come on, Titania, get this kill. I'm so, like, because I've done it once, I'm so nervous that I'm going to lose someone and be in a worse position than I was the first time. And that'd make that crash, I guess it was. Like, that freeze, just so frustrating. But have a bit of faith in my own playing abilities. I'm sure I can get through chapter, what, 6? 5, 6 of... It's chapter 5. I remember seeing the loading screen for like 20 minutes. Yeah, get through chapter 5 of Path of Radiance as Gatry levels up and gains HP, and I think that was defense. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't actually looking. It might not have been. It might have been HP and luck. But... I was off in my own little world, ranting about the game freezing. But HP's a nice gain either way. And he's not taking any damage, so it's not like gaining defense would actually do anything for this point in the game. And then he leaves us soon, so it's not going to do anything for the rest of the game either. So that's quite sad. It's so weird playing this, like, with barely able to hear the music, by the way. If that's why I seem, like, kind of off in my speech, it's because normally I have music to fill the background. But it's really quiet because of this level. And this enemy phase is taking about 13 years, so I'm just trying to find stuff to say to fill the void that isn't, I'm sad my game froze. So, we need to kill some enemies just to speed up these enemy phases, although Gatry is doing a pretty good job of it, to be fair. He is pretty comfortably body bagging people right now. Okay, Titania can do it too. Come on, join him. Pop. And again, pop. So we are going to go try and kill Dakova, even if it's just on Titania, like, it's just good to do, right? I left it a little bit late last time, didn't quite get it off. I left him, like, I could have killed him, but I left Oscar in his range. So Dakova targeted Oscar instead of Titania, and therefore didn't die, which was sad. But we now have an opportunity to right that wrong. That game freeze has still got me kind of tilted, I'm not going to lie. But what can we do here? We can kill this guy, we don't really need to. We can kill this guy. That would be beneficial. This guy has a steel axe, and I'd rather he didn't. Let's get rid of him. Pop. Good dodge. Pop. Good job. Good job, Boyd. Can't wait till we can get some forge weapons on these guys. And just, like, make full use of them. Like, just the forge weapons, not the guys. Although the guys too, I guess, right? Like, forge weapons are helpful. There's a temptation to just, like, start trying to output damage, but I think we all know what needs to be done here. Which is to use a vulnerary. There is definitely a temptation here to go in with Oscar and Shinon and pick up these kills and then move everyone forward a square. Apart from the fact that Shinon's decided to not do enough damage. I mean, Soren, not... Okay, for starters, this isn't Oscar. And secondly, it isn't Shinon. This is Soren. Say hi. Huh. That's annoying. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of annoying. We'll take out this guy. I've got kind of a plan. Good crit. Saves us a use of the iron bow. Move Gatry forward. Use an iron lance on the pony. Okay. Another crit. Okay. Are any of these jav calves or are they all just lance calves? I can't remember. You're a javelin, you've got a sword. You're neither. Okay, just make me as wrong as I can possibly be. You know, that's what I want. I love being wrong. Especially if I'm going to say something like we're going to die or we're going to fail. I'd love to be wrong then. But that's the one time I will be correct. So we're going to move Titania forward. Actually, we're going to move Titania this far forward. We're going to kill this archer, and then we're going to drop her back a space to cover the hole. And then we're going to use Ike to pick up that kill on that soldier. Because that seems optimal, honestly. We need to get Ike a little bit of XP. We can't just completely neglect him. Another crit, wow. Most of those crits were, like, really minimal. Or actually completely pointless, but... we take them all the same. Crits are nice. So... I don't think Reese wants to do anything right now. I think we said that about pretty much every turn with Reese. Like, ever. But, yeah, we kind of just want him to stay safe. Stay alive. Not suffer too much. Okay. Boyd takes damage but lives. Oscar is going to take damage but be completely fine. Good hit. We can get that kill next time with Oscar, providing, you know, he doesn't die. If he dies, that would be very sad. But we are still, like, absolutely demolishing this front line here. This has gone a lot better. I mean, it should do. We've got more intel, but... or, like, at least, like, more recent intel. We shouldn't have more intel. I should have, you know, the knowledge necessary to do this anyway. But I don't, so... that's just me. I literally have the Fire Emblem wiki open next to me. But I still don't have that knowledge. Oscar gains just speed, which actually isn't as terrible as it seems. At least it's speed, right? It's not like just skill or just luck. But he gets a kill there. Good job. Oscar's doing some bits. He's doing some bits. This has gone a lot more smoothly. Oscar's not nearly died every round. That's a good start. I like when Oscar lives. That's a pretty big positive. Just in life. A living Oscar. So, we're going to move forward. Going to try and get some kills here. I wonder if we move Oscar here, kill this guy, which we should be safe to do. Okay, we pick up that kill. Wow, Oscar's like over halfway to leveling again. Can Boyd kill this archer? He actually can. That's really good. Okay, it's a consideration for now. It's just a consideration. Because I think Shinon can pick up this kill. Which would potentially mean we can heal Oscar with Reese. I definitely want to heal Oscar with Reese. Let's not be silly. And I want to take the opportunity to take out this archer. So yeah, we're going to at least use Shinon to frontline for a turn. We're going to put him in that bush next to Boyd. The one where Boyd's been pretty much this entire round. Wait, that doesn't make sense. That's not a possible position for shooting. Okay, go. Crit. Nah. Nah. I know that one wouldn't have done anything, but it still looks cool. So, we can move Titania around. This has gone so smoothly that I'm not quite sure how to process it. I was expecting things to go much, much, much worse. We even got a heal off with Reese. I mean, that's the biggest miracle of this entire thing. We'll move Gatrian first. Actually, no, that makes no... It does make sense. Go on, me. Move Gatrian first. And then move Titania around. We'll keep an Iron Axe out. And, okay, there's a soldier with a steel bow. We'll see what all the enemies around there are saying. We don't want to move Ike too far forward quite yet. We'll move Ike here just to cover this, like, area in case we have to retreat back. Just in case, like, I know that they're not going to spawn, like, flyers on us at this stage, but in case something unexpected, like, sneaks up there, we do want some cover. Okay, so there are a couple of enemies here, but they're all just targeting Boyd and doing minimal damage. That's fine. I'm still, like, I'm still in the three houses mindset, where when I see archer strikes hit, I'm expecting to just lose 10% of my health. Like, regardless of how tanky we are because of, Poison Strike. Sorry about that, just needed a quick drink. I wasn't expecting to record this episode twice, so, not fully prepared, but you know what, sometimes technical issues arise. We can either cry about them, or we can re-record and just deal with them, or we can re-record and cry about them for the entire recording. That's a solid second option. Here we go, here's Dekova. Oh, that's so good! So normally he would javelin us, but because all of the archers and jav soldiers have blocked him in, he has to come into melee range and eat these hits from Titania, and he misses. This is really good because last time Titania hand-axed him, but as a result she ended up using like half a hand-axe on all these little scrubs who were just around him. Like, and it was really annoying. But now we don't have to do that, so the replays came in strong, I'm not gonna lie. The replays came in very, very, very strong. It's gone a lot cleaner. We haven't nearly lost Oscar a dozen times. I think what I'll do is at the end of this video, I'll run a little highlight package of the one that cleared and died. So that we never forget those who we've lost. The first death of this run is that video. It just never will see the light of day. It's a shame. We'll probably be celebrating in like a few months' time that some of these videos don't see the light of day, because they're probably going to be horrific. I hope they're horrific in a few months' time, because that means I got better. But if they're still good, maybe that means I'm already on the right tracks. Who knows? So we can actually just move Shinon here. Like, it seems weird to do, to leave Shinon on the front lines, but we actually just don't need to move them. Like at all. Shinon's fine. Especially in a bush. Let's go. Let's just go. Let's just launch a couple of steel bows. Actually, we'll just do iron. We'll just do iron bows. Why not? All we need is iron. There we go. Good stuff. It's what we want to see. And then that doesn't kill. Wonderful. But this will. No, it won't. This will. There we go. It probably will miss. We're just going to vulnerary, and I regret everything. This was a mistake. We do need to move Reese as well. That's something we actually can't forget to do. That would be bad. That's actually 16 damage. That's notable. Although a bunch of enemies have just spawned. Like, we saw the camera pan over here on the last enemy phase. So, no. We're just going to be safe. Safe and sensible. And get this kill on Dekova. We're actually going to show a tiny bit of story. Wow. Pointful crit. But look, this is Just the guy just loses his mind. This is more reaction than any of our characters give when their allies die. Like, look at this. Face me and breathe your last, you wretched scum. Like, this guy's genuinely passionate. Maybe it was his Ironman carry, who knows? But we get the Ashura icon. Very worthwhile getting that kill. Retreat Titania all the way back. We're actually going to move it back to this side. And move Gatry back here. And just hold up for the rest of the round. There's no reason to do anything else. Is this turn 6? Oh, it's only turn 5. We've killed him well early. Ah, beautiful. I actually think we can afford to do this, you know. I might regret this, but I think it's worth doing. Okay, so we take 6 damage. I don't think it's going to make any difference. Because Shinon's got Provoke and can't, like, attack back. So anyone who can will probably just target Shinon. I assume. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? I'm probably wrong. It tends to happen. That guy just ran away, which is annoying. I was hoping we would kill. That was not the case. Yes, see, this guy just goes for Shinon. Easy. Good call. Me? I'll praise myself. Okay. Player phase. Where are all those enemies that were on the right? Are they making their way up? Because if so, I'm just going to, like... Yeah, Gatry found them. Here we go. We're just going to go and throw Titania in the middle of them, just to farm some EXP, because, let's face it, Titania... I say Titania's not going to die. She's not in the healthiest state right now. Why can you guys reach? Just so we don't get anyone killed. That would be silly. On the last turn, if we got someone killed, I think I would actually be so upset. Like, especially considering it's a replay. I would be so sad. We're going to kill this guy with Soren because we can block the hole with, Boyd and Oscar. Okay, Soren levels up. Will Soren gain any meaningful stats? HP, skill. No. No, he will not. That is one of the worst level ups we've had so far. We've had some underwhelming level ups, but I think that's taking the cake for the worst one thus far. Also, Boyd does some damage. Look at those numbers. Oh, like to see that. Always like to see that. We're going to kill the... It might seem weird, but we're going to kill the melee guy. The archers just aren't that much of a threat. This guy is, so we're going to kill him. Boyd levels up. Defense, speed, strength, anything in those 3. HP and speed, we'll take that. It's not awful. Not good. Don't get me wrong, it's certainly not good. But it'll pass. It'll pass. For sure. Okay. Shinon can't kill either with an iron bow, so we're just going to use a steel bow. We don't actually care about like using steel weaponry and bows, because bows are terrible, so we just don't care. Pop this guy, should be fine. Boom, crit, no response damage. I don't think I want to move Oscar that far forward, to be honest. I think I'm going to move Titania down here, though, and just, like... There is potential she could take 19 damage. Like, is it likely? No. Is it probable? Not at all. It's not going to happen, is it? It's just not going to happen. The boss has gone for her twice, and she's only taken 15. This guy deals 0. Okay, so logically, if we take out the Steel Lance Soldier, nobody is doing any damage, right? That is what I'm hearing right here. Right? That's a logical conclusion to come to, I think. Why am I nervous about doing this? It's Titania. She's not going to die. Miss. Good. Okay. Good. Now, I don't think she will actually get that many kills in response, but, like, I'm going to move her around here. No, I'm not. I'm going to move her here. The logic being she'll slow these guys down a little bit and be less... They'll be less annoying. Oh, Soren gained HP. That means we can heal him with Reese. Good. Beautiful stuff. Who's still got to... Oh, Oscar. Right. Go in the Healy Bush. Okay, so this guy goes for Boyd. Boyd will just take the hit. That's more damage than I expected. Full disclosure, that's quite scary. That was 5 damage. Kind of regret killing the Lance Soldier instead of the Archer now. Not gonna lie. I really should have paid attention to the weapons when I killed the Archers, because I actually didn't like it all. We might have killed one with an iron bow when there was one with a steel bow right there. If this was a series where I was editing, you'd know, because I'd edit it on screen right now, but that's the entire point of this, is to not edit it. It's the whole reason I'm doing it. So, to give me content to upload that I don't have to edit, so that may or not be there, depending on how productive I'm feeling at the time. Defensive resistance, by the way, on Gatry is just a good level up yet again. He's an absolute monster. He's leveling quite well. Actually, like, really well in general. It's a shame he's going to disappear for half the run, but, like, at least when he comes back, we might actually get use out of him. He's also leveled his weapon rank. Also, all these people are going for Gatry and doing 0 damage, so that's a good sign. It probably means Titania is an even bigger threat, right? So, if they're doing 0 damage to Gatry... Okay, there was actually a horseman up there. Boyd might have been in the spot of bother, but no, we're fine. Okay, we're beaten. General Dakova's gone. We don't stand a chance. Give me this end screen, and we are going to save the game. We don't have to play the level again. Sorry if I complained about that a bit much. It is kind of tilting to have to play a level twice, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you all for the next one. Thank you for sticking with it, and yeah, hopefully no more issues where we have to replay levels. That's the dream. Catch you all next time. Have a good one. Later.